Presenting sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric, serving our community. Also, a big thank you to MORSE Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Now, Cochise County is backed by MORSE. It's a cloudy, kind of occasional drizzle here and there, but it's fairly pleasant right now. Temperature at 63 degrees here in Oakland, California, and we're all tied up. Arizona Douglas with 6 hits in the game so far, and Hawaii with 4 hits, but the score is all tied up at 3 apiece. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th inning, and we welcome you back to coverage. Bill, we had a storm that was rolling through Sierra Vista, Hereford area, which took us offline for a brief moment, but we are back up right now. So for those wondering where we were, that's what the situation was. But we are back and running right now. So sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties took us offline, but we're back up and running right now. Bill McCulloch, back to you.
Thank you, and we'll go ahead and recap what happened for those of you who lost the feed. Hawaii got out to an early lead in the bottom of the 1st inning, scoring 2 runs. Arizona came back with a run in the top of the 2nd to cut the lead in half, 2-1. And then Hawaii scored another run to go up 3-1 in the 3rd inning. Arizona came roaring back with 2 of their own to tie it up, and that's where we stand right now, heading into the bottom of the 4th.
First pitch curveball in for strike 1.
And an 0-1 count. Another curveball hits it kind of off the end of the bat. Slow roll at 2nd, and I think he took his eye off the ball, and that's going to be an error on the 2nd baseman. So leadoff batter aboard here for Hawaii. I think that's his 2nd or 3rd time on both teams that players are kind of looking up before they get the ball in the glove and mishandling it. So Yamamura up to the plate. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. 2nd base official calling timeout.
Looks like Pearl City wants to use their 2nd SPR of the game, their last.
So they're going to have a pinch runner. And Zach, go ahead and explain that rule again to our viewers.
Yeah, so you get 1 batter to get SPR per game and 1 per inning. So if you get a slow runner on base now from this point on, Pearl City cannot substitute them unless they actually take them out of the game.
So as you can see, the sense of urgency on both teams in a 3-3 tie. 1 run may decide this contest, and they want to try to take advantage of anything that they can get to put them on top. Slow curveball in there for a strike as he tried to bunt through it.
Amazing game so far. Hawaii was the favorite leading into this one, especially because they beat Arizona 4-0. But it's been an amazing tie game right now.
We're going to score it around to bunt. He whips it down, and that's going to be tough. He's going to get a base hit out of that as the pitcher was slow to get off the mound. And once it got past them, there was no chance of getting him.
Bunted it right to no man's land.
So what was supposed to be a sacrifice to move the runner up ends up being a base hit. And now 2 on with nobody out. So they saved themselves an out on that play.
Yeah, now the lineup flips over top of the order for Pearl City.
Takura up at the plate at the top of the order. 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-3 tie. Once again, he squares around the bunt, and once again, a perfect bunt. And they got the bases loaded off of 2 excellent bunts. And nobody out. And Arizona quickly in trouble here in the bottom of the inning.
I can imagine that was supposed to be a sac bunt, too. Trying to move the runners to 2nd and 3rd and only sacrifice 1 out up.
Bunting is a very unique and special weapon that teams can have. If you're good at it, it just adds another bullet into your arsenal, but it's not the easiest thing to become good at.
Absolutely, it's a hard thing to master, and we've only seen 3 teams really use it this tournament. Oakland has, Arizona has, and Hawaii has.
So Arizona skipper out to the mound to talk things over. Once again, this is pressure game. One team's season will end today, and the other team will have to play in a few hours at 5 o'clock against the host team, Oakland, from the North Oakland Little League.
Yeah, Oakland had a surprising loss yesterday against Southern California because they've won the winter bracket 3 years in a row now. They got a huge league, 600,000 people population for the city, and they have 1 seniors league.
So Arizona looking at the bases loaded here with nobody out, and there's a smash to the first baseman, got him out, but also the run scores to give the lead back to Hawaii. Nice play. He had to get up off the ground, and it was a race to first, and he barely nipped him going down the line.
Number 17, Cohen Agaro.
So that's the first out, but that does take the double play away by moving up the other runners. And there's another base hit. He's charging from left field, and that'll score another run. Hawaii back up now by 2, 5-3.
It's unfortunate those 2 bunts really came around to cost, scoring 2 runs already.
Those 2 bunts now look very, very costly for Arizona, where they were originally just meant to move the runners up and sacrifice it, trading out for the advancement of the runners, and it ended up being 2 consecutive base hits to load it up, and that's where the problem started.
Now the cleanup hitter will come up. Very tough situation.
So runners now at the corners, and nice curveball, took a little off and way out in front, 0-1.
Wickland's already two for 2 on the night with a double and a single.
Throw to first, and a nice scoop by the first baseman.
Yeah, lefty pitchers have a true weapon with that step over pickoff.
That's still a risky play, though, with a runner at third. There goes the runner, and he's not even going to throw the ball, just as in the top of the inning, basically giving him the stolen base. So now 2 on at second and third. And still only 1 out here in the inning on that nice play by the first baseman, Hoyos. Curveball just got a piece of it. And things have changed here in the bottom of the 4th. Chop foul down the right side. Bottom of the 4th, yep. Arizona trying to get out of the inning with no further damage. Fastball. Boy, where he was calling that a strike at the top of the inning, he calls it a ball now, so.
Yeah, we haven't seen really any attempts of framing, though.
No, not a lot of framing, but his strike zone is all over the place. Comes inside and misses again. Runners at second and third now. Still only one out in the inning. And hit by the second baseman, knocks it down, gets up and throws it over to second. That'll score another run for Hawaii. And a 6-3 lead.
That's a tough play there without the force out.
Now batting for Hawaii, number 14, Chaz Villaren.
I have 6 runs. Yep. Oh, there's that run.
So way out in front, and just gets a piece of it over to the pitcher, and that'll finally end the bottom of the fourth, but not before Hawaii comes back with 3 big runs to take a 6-3 lead heading into the top of the fifth, and even more of a sense of urgency for Team Arizona.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us in our live stream coverage here from Oakland, California. Our Arizona Douglas boys are down by 3 runs.
1 error,
but
1
they've got
left on
3
base.
more chances
Count,
at the bat
67.
with 3 more innings in a 7-inning matchup, and they come up to bat right now. Our presenting
And after
sports
4
sponsor
innings,
is
our score, Arizona
SSVEC,
3,
powering our
Hawaii
live stream
6.
youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC serving our community.
One last
Allo
round
Fiber,
of sponsors
your new home
to
team
thank for their
internet,
support
TV,
of
and
this
now
year's Senior
phone
League Baseball
provider.
West Region Tournament.
Visit allofiber.com to learn more
California
about
District
the Allo Fiber
53.
difference and become a fiber fan.
California District
Now
4
available in
Challenger
Sierra
team.
Vista. Right
The Lynn
Way
family.
is now serving Sierra Vista
Brian
and Cochise
Lancaster.
County, providing heating,
California
cooling, plumbing,
District 12.
and electrical services.
California District
We'll be
14.
working hard to earn your trust
And
the
manager
right
Brad
way.
Johnston
They're happy to
of
support
Walker River,
our local
Walker
athletic
River
sports
Little League,
broadcasts
Nevada.
as well. All right, folks, we head to the top of the fifth. Douglas, Arizona, coming up to bat. Let's hand it over back to Bill McCulloch and Zach Anderson.
So another big inning for Hawaii in the bottom of the fourth as they break the
Now batting
3-3
for
tie and
Arizona.
get 3 big
Number
runs.
25, Diego Duarte.
Put him up 6-3, and that's going to bring up the coach's son, Diego Duarte, to lead it off here in the top of the fifth. Takes kind of a lazy curveball for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Duarte hits a shot to the second baseman, over to field it and across to first, pulls it off, and Duarte safe at first. And as Zach mentioned, that's not the starting second baseman because he came in to relieve the starting pitcher. And a little bit of a throwing error allows Duarte to be safe at first, but also tangled their legs up and came up a little bit chipped up.
Yeah, we saw a similar play like that at first base yesterday in the 7 o'clock
Now
game
batting for
with those
Arizona.
breakaway bases.
Number 5,
They fall off pretty
Ezekiel
easily,
Gonzalez.
especially when a runner's sprinting and kicks them full speed.
They are breakaway. So Arizona got what they needed, their leadoff man on, and there's another ball to the second baseman, and he recovers to get the out, but
Yet another
Arizona-
time we see the base break away.
Arizona stays out of the double play.
It was almost a
Now
back-to-back
batting for
error, but
Arizona.
he was able to recover quickly and get the out.
Number 2, Rodrigo Lamadrid.
Well, that's trial by fire. You go in and relieve the second baseman, you get 2 hard smashes right at you. And he catches it and doubles Duarte up at second base on a sinking line drive to end the inning. So as it turns out, 3 consecutive outs, and Hawaii sprinting off the field, excitement. That was a nice defensive play, and Duarte still limping a little bit from that collision at first base.
It's an unfortunate play there if you're the runner. You kind of get hung up in no man's land with nothing to do because you got to freeze on the line, but it's so hard to get back in time when the shortstop has the momentum.
So So that's going to put us at the bottom of the fifth with the Pearl City guys coming up the plate 6-3 as we head into the latter innings.
And that happening. No
All right, thank you, Bill.
no
Our
hit,
coverage
one error.
made possible
None
by
left on
MORSE
base.
Automotive Group, Sierra Vista.
Pitch count 16.
Stop on down today at any of their dealerships and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty supports our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts. You can Google them, or they're located in the Long Realty office right behind Denny's on Fire Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Thank you so much going out to American Southwest Credit Union, serving Southern Arizona. Experience better rates and personalized service at ascu.org. And we are back here to the bottom of the fifth inning with Hawaii coming up to bat. Bill McCulloch, take it away with Zach Emerson.
So what could have turned out to be a promising inning for Arizona ended up not in their favor, as that sinking line drive to the shortstop. He made a terrific play on the ball and doubled up Duarte at second base to end the inning. So Engler at the plate now, leading off for Pearl City. Fastball paints that outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count to Engler. Swing and a miss. Just kind of threw that one past him. Makes the count 1-2 now. And line drive over to the third baseman, right on the money for the first out.
Now batting for
Both
Hawaii.
teams getting the ball
Number
hard.
44, Noah Propios.
And Noah Propios will come up to the bat now with one out and nobody on. And a foul ball down the left field line. And we'll wind it up and do it again. So, Zach, if you're Arizona, I don't think you can afford to give up any more runs in this game.
Yeah, not at all.
And there's a base hit to left field for Propios.
But if they can get another rally like they had in the third inning, then this game can change just like it just did
Now batting for
in the
Hawaii.
fourth inning.
Number 7, Brady Yamasuka.
Yamakuka coming up now with one out and one on. Right to the first baseman, goes to the second for one, back to first. Just safe. Hoyos thought he had him on the back end of that double play attempt, but fielder's choice goes 3-6.
Now batting for Hawaii.
At least they got the
Number
lead
20,
runners. That's the what you want.
Yamamura coming up. Yeah, that's a great point. You on it. That's a good fundamental baseball. Get that lead runner. And 2 outs now in the inning. Curveball low in the dirt, 1-0. Third base coach talking to the home plate umpire. And I don't think they can have that
I don't think they can either.
pinch runner.
If they take him out of the lineup and make a straight substitution, then they can.
So we got a little break in the action. Once again, we want to thank you for joining us today from Oakland, California, Laney College, home of the Eagles. And they've been terrific hosts to us throughout the tournament. It's been a great tournament. Not a lot of teams left, 4 teams left. And will be 3 teams left after this one's over. And another game tonight will give you your matchup for the championship game tomorrow.
And Hawaii did indeed make a substitution. Bautista is going to come in and now be the runner. So he's entering the lineup in the 7 slot.
Pitch to the plate is a strike at the knees. Fairly big lead at first, and he saw him and throws it quickly over there. Diving back is the runner. Pitch is low and outside. Zach, is the sun trying to peek through here finally?
Yeah, it looks like it.
What do we have, about 45 seconds of sun yesterday in our game?
Yesterday was cold all day.
All day.
Here at Laney College.
Throw down to first base. Nice job to keep the ball in front of him. Pitch to the plate, another strike. Just noticing that's at bat, Zach. This is a real mental war because he's got that speedster at first base. He knows he cannot give up any further runs.
Yep,
And you still got to pay attention to the batter.
A base hit in the gap could even score the run, so he knows he's got to.
There goes the runner, and it's a hit and run. That's going to send a fly ball to center field, and that'll end the inning with no damage to Arizona. So after 5 complete, Team Hawaii up 6-3. Arizona running out of time.
All right, thank you, Bill McCulloch. Thank you to our sponsors. And wherever you're watching from, let us know where you're watching from. We had to start a new feed on our Facebook and YouTube page due to a storm rolling through Sierra Vista, which knocked power out at our producer's studio. Dan the man back at the studio, but he got us back up as quickly as he could. Once the power came on, it just flickered and took us off. But we're back up and running right now, and we thank you for joining us. And make sure you follow our page at Cool FM Live and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. So just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Good luck to all our local teams and athletes, and they wish the Douglas boys the best of luck here. Let's hope as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Douglas, Arizona down by 3 runs. Bill McCulloch and Zach Anderson, take it away.
So as we head to the top of the 6th.
Arizona. Number 4, Miguel Bustamante.
Miguel Bustamante, very important that he get on base here to get that leadoff man on. We are in the 6th inning. Little league games go 7 innings in baseball, so Arizona's got 6 outs to get 3 runs or more. Squares around the bunt, pulls it back, and nevertheless a strike high.
Yeah, and the good thing about having your 9-hole hitter leading off is if he gets on base, you have the 1 hitter, which is essentially another leadoff hitter.
In the dirt low, it's going to even the count up at 1-1. It's been a terrific game so far for fans on both sides. Kind of hits it off his fist, fielded by the pitcher across to first base on a 1-3 putout. And the first out of the inning here in the top of the 6th.
Now batting for Arizona, number 7, Isidro Hoyos.
So Hoyos comes up to the plate, nobody on, 1 out, trying to get something started. Curveball inside for a strike.
A lot of the batters today have been crowding the plate, so that inside pitch is looking like it's about to hit them, but it still somehow clips the plate.
Tries it again, but misses inside and low, 1-1. It's kind of a strange curveball. It's almost an inside-out curveball. And the 1-1 pitch to Hoyos. Outside, runs the count 2-1. Tried to take a little off, and Hoyos swinging a little early, sends it down to third baseline foul. And that'll even it up at 2-2. Up high, runs the count full. Arizona needing to get some guys on base. And the 3-2 pitch is a bouncer to the shortstop, picks it up. High throw over the head of the first baseman, but not far enough to advance. Nice backup by the second baseman on that play. And Hoyos is on with 1 out.
Yeah, tough play at shortstop. He's got to charge the ball, set his feet, and make a good throw, but he got everything but the good throw.
Well, he had a lot of mustard on that throw. He just sailed on
Now
it.
batting for Arizona, number 15, Emiliano Fimbre.
So Fimbre is up to the plate now. Throw over to first, kind of just a token throw. Inside on the fastball. Took a little off, and he was way out in front for a strike. One and one to Fimbre. He's trying to set the table for the number 3 hitter who would represent the tying run. Squares around to bunt and fouls it off for strike 2. 1-2 now the count. And he'll be swinging away from here on out.
A lot of bunt attempts from both teams today. A lot of small ball.
Yeah, these are 2 of the better bunting teams in the tournament.
Tough thing to master, but it's also a very tough thing to defend correctly.
And if you remember back a couple innings ago, Hawaii with those terrific bunts for both for base hits where they were just trying to move the runners along. So 1-2 the count to Fimbre. Big bender, but misses inside. 2-2. Once again, chop to the shortstop. He's going to go the short way to first or second, and one other wild throw to first, but backed up this time by the catcher hustling down the line.
And the umpire is going to call interference, saying the runner slid and took out the second baseman, and they call the runner out at first too.
Oh my. So apparently an interference call by the lead runner heading into second. And that's huge because that takes Arizona out of the inning when they were starting to make some noise. And another unusual call by this officiating crew. Coach Duarte out there to talk to the second base umpire. He's not happy. It wasn't like he went in with his legs up or anything. That was just a hard slide. And I know in regular baseball, that's legal. Obviously, you want to err on the side of safety for the kids. And a big call that does not go Arizona's way ends up costing them the rest of the inning. And now all 4 umpires meeting behind the mound discussing the call. I don't know if there was some disagreement with any of the other officials, but that's where we are right now. Coach Duarte standing along the third baseline with a couple of players.
The call will stand.
What'd they call?
Called him out.
They did call him out, and that's the final judgment, and that's what you have to go by. So Arizona out of the inning here in the top of the 6th, heading to the bottom of the 6th. And here's Todd.
Big thank you to Sonic, one of our big sponsors. Customer Appreciation Day is on Tuesday, July 22nd. That's tomorrow. $1 pretzels and $1 root beer floats. Plus, half-price shakes after 5 p.m. and half-price cheeseburgers. Customer Appreciation Day, Sonic in Sierra Vista. All right, we're ready to get underway here in the top of the 6th inning. It's 6-3, Hawaii leading Douglas, Arizona. Back to Bill McCulloch and Zach Anderson.
So, Zach, you are a little bit more aware of the Little League rules. Why don't you give us your an explanation on that call?
I kind of missed a little bit of the slide at second, but if he took his feet out and caused the fielder to fall over, which looked like happened, that's why he sailed the ball over first base, and it looks like he would have been out on an accurate throw, so they're going to call interference. Teammate interference on the lead runner sliding.
So that's more of a judgment call than a.
It is, yes.
Really, you don't have a lot to back you up. It's just something that you felt the runner would have been out at first.
Hawaii.
Yep.
Number 30, Jody Takara.
Either way, that's a tough call to make.
It is.
So Takara leading off the bottom of the 6th here for Hawaii. And first ball swinging, he's going to ground over to shortstop across the diamond. And Takara hustling down the base, beats it out.
Amazing speed.
And that boy can fly.
Now batting for Hawaii, number 27, Kevin Ujimori.
So Fujimori coming up with Takara at first base, and once again, the leadoff man on base for Hawaii. Squares around a bunt, pulls back, and it's high for a ball, 1-0. This Hawaii team is the best bunting team I've seen in the tournament so far. Squares around a bunt again, pulls back, and once again high. So he's ahead on the count, 2-0. Once again, showing bunt, and this time takes a strike. And the count goes to 2-1. So a little different rules here in Little League, and once again, you want to err on the side of safety for the kids.
Yes, absolutely.
Takara takes the lead at first, and the pitch to the plate. Snap throw down to first, runner back. This has been a game of runs here so far in the opening game here on Elimination Monday. And ball 4, the ball got away, but it was a walk, so that's going to put runners at first and second now for Hawaii. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, you can probably
Now batting
expect
for
a
Hawaii,
sack bunt right
number
here.
17, Cohen Adaro.
So, Adaro coming to the plate. Arizona trying to not give up anything else. Adaro, first ball swinging again, hits it out of play. 0-1. It's good to have you today, Zach. You've done a great job. You got a bright future ahead of you in broadcasting.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Super fun tournament so far.
Yes, it is. Inside, nice stop by the catcher to keep it from going to the fence or the backstop.
Yeah, still such a tough game here because the winner of this has to go play Oakland at 5 o'clock, and Oakland's the favorite to win no matter what team they're playing right now.
Half swing, and he held up for a ball. So a 2-1 count. Arizona's pitcher just adjusting the equipment a little bit. Very important that they keep Hawaii off the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 6th. There goes the runners. And a foul ball. That'll even the count at 2-2 as both runners have to go back to their bases. So, Zach, what's your take on this Hawaii team in the lead so far? It's not over, but they definitely have an advantage with a 3-run lead.
Yeah, they're a pretty good scrappy team. They lost the game to Oakland, but it went 9 innings. It was a 1-1 game for a long time.
Bouncer down to third base. He just handles it, and everybody's going to be safe. That's an E5.
Tough play at third base. Yeah, Hawaii's a pretty strong team. They lost to Oakland in a 9-inning game, and they haven't lost a game since then.
Yeah, 2 extra innings in a Little League game. That's a lot of baseball. And here comes Coach Duarte out to the mound, and I think that's going to be all. And a nice effort for Arizona. And that's going to bring up Isidro Hoyos from first base to finish up the game here for Arizona.
Yeah, and before the game started, they probably strategized, thinking throw 30 pitches here so we can save him for the next game. But in winner take all, you can't do that. You got to win the game. So they're going to burn him with whatever it takes to get these 3 outs.
Yeah, you can't plan for ahead when you're on the consolation bracket. You got to win the game that you're playing first. So got a little break in the action, Todd. Did you want to hop in?
Big thank you to our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, serving our community, providing us to be able to give you this game and coverage all year long. One of our presenting sponsors to allow us the funds to be able to do as many games as we do for you year round in all the sports here across Cochise County. We welcome you. Also, don't forget, get your numbers for the brand new Doggo Lotto. Go to CoolFMOnline.com and click Doggo Lotto on the top of our page, and you'll find more information on how it works. You can win. You just pick the numbers for free every week. And then every Monday at 6 p.m., the dogs, the shelter dogs from the Nancy J. Bruja Animal Care Center in Sierra Vista pick the numbers. And jackpot's up to $400 plus cash and prizes right now. So go to coolfmonline.com/doggo
Now batting for Hawaii.
Bill McCulloch,
Number
take it
1,
away.
Ian Wycliffe.
So Wickland comes in. New pitcher is Isidro Hoyos. And I believe they just swapped first baseman, right?
Yep. Very, very tough situation right here, though, because Hawaii has their cleanup hitter up with no outs. Bases loaded.
Hoyos. And doubles up the first. Boy, that was a huge play for Arizona. Bases loaded, no out. A sharp line drive to the second baseman who doubled up the runner at first. So quickly 2 outs. Runners
Now
still at
batting for
second
Hawaii.
and third.
Number 14, Chaz
Amazing play for La
Valari.
Madrid. Amazing play.
And the first ball swinging again, and Arizona's going to get out of the inning with no further damage.
2 pitches, and he got the 3 outs.
Hoyos comes in and does the job. And we're down. Arizona's down to his last 3 outs. And they got to make it happen now. Once again, we want to thank you for joining us. It's been my honor to work with Cool FM here in Oakland, California. I've had a great time. Remember, those of you watching on my platform, 520 Sports Talk, make sure you give us a like and a follow, not only on Facebook, but our YouTube. We're trying to convert everybody over to YouTube, and we've got over 15,000 followers on Facebook. We want each and every one of you to subscribe to the 520 Sports Talk YouTube page, as well as on X and on Instagram.
After 6 innings.
Thank you, Bill
Arizona
McCulloch.
3, Hawaii
Thank you to
6.
Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Good luck to all of our local teams and athletes. We're proud to support this live stream coverage. And thank you to Vinny's New York Pizza for being our new sports sponsor this year and helping us bring these live stream sports broadcasts to you year-round. Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage of Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. They're happy to support our youth sports coverage and teams. They give back and to the community in all kinds of different ways throughout the year themselves. So please, if you're looking for a new home and a home loan,
Now pitching for Hawaii.
go through
Number 8,
Chris Leon and the
Cole
Leon team
Murakami.
at Cross Country Mortgage Sierra Vista. All right, let's go back here. We're in the bottom of the 6th.
Top of the 7th.
I'm sorry, top of the 7th now. So this is it, Bill? All right, well, here we go. Final chance for Douglas, Arizona.
So Hawaii brings in the closer. I'm not real familiar with their pitching staff, but I'm sure their skipper on the Pearl City side has got the utmost confidence in
Now
him.
batting for Arizona.
Yeah, they've got quite a
Number
bit of
6,
depth in their
Chris
pitching,
Escarcega.
and all their pitchers total. And they pulled Takara, put him back to second base to keep him under 30 pitches. Assuming they win this game, he can start the next one on the mound.
First pitch, a roundhouse curve to Escarcega. Now, if you remember last inning, Escarcega, they were trying to get him at the plate. The table would have been set, and he's a big hitter, a big RBI guy. And as soon as I say that, he pops it up to shallow right. The second baseman fades over and makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, he got really excited for that big curveball, tried to hit it as far as he can. Just got under it.
So 1 out here in the top
Now
of the
batting for
7th for
Arizona.
Arizona.
Number 8, ETHELL Clinch.
And Clinch up at the plate, center fielder. Ball at the knees, a nice curveball for strike 1. Nice curveball again, gets that inside corner. He's on the money with that breaking pitch.
Yeah, crazy break on that. Started almost behind the batter and broke all the way into the inside third of the strike zone.
That's a tough one not to bail out on. 0-2 pitch, hit in the air to center field, and puts it away. Drifted to his left about 4 steps, and Arizona down now to their last out here in the top of the 7th.
Now batting for Arizona, number 13, Rafael Busani.
So Busani up at the plate, 2 down, nobody on. Time running out for the kids from Douglas. Curveball, he's just going to feed him a steady diet of that curveball. He's right on the money with it. Strike one. As you said, Zach, it's got a big break on it.
He knows exactly how to use it too. He knows when and where it's going to break. He's done a great job with it so far.
Kind of three-quarter arm delivery, and he gets up in the strike zone for a ball. 1-1 the count. Same pitch, and he drives it to center field again, drifts to his right, and that's your ball game as Arizona goes 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th, and Team Hawaii from Pearl City will advance to the 5 o'clock game with a 6-3 win over Team Arizona. But great effort from Team Arizona, winning 3 in a row after losing the first game of the entire tournament. And they had nothing to hang their heads on. They gave it all. They left it all on the field. And they just come up short in this game today.
3-6, Hawaii.
Yeah, great game overall for both teams. Arizona played an
If we could
amazing
have
tournament.
both teams please
And
line
Hawaii
up on their
overall came out with the
respective
win.
foul line.
Post-game congratulatory handshake. And both teams played a whale of a game. Just, it's unfortunate in this instance, one team has to win and the other one, each season comes to an end. But as we said, a lot of strong play, baseball play for Team Arizona. Were down right off the rip after losing the first game of the tournament. They were in game number 1. And once again, Team Hawaii just gets the best of them.
Please.
And congratulations to their team and coaching staff and their fans that have traveled across the water to be here in Oakland.
Congratulations to both teams for a great game today.
Bill McCullough, thank you for joining us on this amazing ride by the Douglas boys. They did end up here in the West Regionals
City and state with class. Thank
with
you.
winning 3 games, but losing 2. It is double elimination. But they did win more than they lost.
Your next game.
Oh, you come back a 3 in a row. I mean, that's something to be proud of right there. And with this age group and this seniors, they're all in high school, and I'll tell you what, the teams in southeast Arizona, Cochise County, better watch out for this Bulldog team come high school baseball season.
Absolutely. Unfortunately today, not enough runs. Final score 6-3. Hawaii ends up winning, and the Douglas boys will be heading home back to Douglas. What a fun ride, though. It was a privilege and an honor to cover this team. And Bill McCullough, thank you for taking the air flight from Tucson to join me for the coverage, to even make our coverage possible, and certainly a better broadcast with you a part of it. And Zach Anderson, thank you as well for being a part in the final game here as well.
Thank you guys for having me here.
All right, you got it.
I'll tell you, Zach has a promising future as the sports broadcaster.
Absolutely, he does. Folks, we will see you again. Have a great day. Stay positive. It was a great run for the Douglas boys. Let's give them a big welcome home when they come back. And we'll see you again down the road here on Cool FM Live. Bill McCullough, thank you as well.
Thank you. Just real quick, Todd, if I may.
Yes.
Looking forward to that high school baseball season. You've got 2 powerhouses with Bisbee and Douglas. And I'll tell you, I would not be surprised in the least to have the season go down to that final game between Bisbee and Douglas in the baseball season. Bisbee, the defending champs from a couple years ago, and you saw what the Douglas kids could do. So baseball is in good shape in southeast Arizona and Cochise County. And once again, it was an honor to be part of this broadcast with Cool FM.
And we're looking now towards the football season, Bill McCullough. And we're going to have all the coverage as much as we can here all across Cochise County, including in Douglas, Arizona. And please follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube at Cool FM Live. Follow us on Facebook at Cool FM Live, because Bill McCulloch from 520 Sports Talk in Tucson, where you can follow his pages there as well. You'll be joining us periodically throughout the football season, and we look forward to that as well.
Okay, I tell my Tucson people, why read it in the newspaper? We can watch it live.
That's right. All right, folks, take it easy. Thank you so much. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. We'll catch you again next time. So long from Oakland.